Little advice, always add spice. Okay, so wrestling Mania weekend. We're here to talk about what's going on. It's a lot to get into. We're going to get into it, and we're going to start with New Japan. New Japan had a show in America, and they had some matches. Speedball Mike Bailey fought Jay White in a fucking banger. A fucking banging ass match. And at the end of the match, Jay White goes, "Yeah, I'm coming home." That's all he said was, "I'm coming home." Just like said it, and then just threw it on a mic, and everybody was like, "Wait, what does that mean?" And all of us was like, "Wait, does that mean what we think it means? Is he coming back? Is he coming back to Japan? Is he finally coming home? Are we finally getting Jay White back home? Is this thing happening? Like, is this happening?" Yeah, we might be getting Jay White back home. I'm okay with that. I'm okay. He killed Killer Cross, and after the match, he was limping around, and he was like looking around, and he's like, "Next time I fight you, it's gonna be my music that plays at the end." And Suzuki didn't give a fuck. Suzuki fucking left. He didn't give 1-0 fuck. And Ishii fought Chris Dickinson, who beat Suzuki in a fucking Bloodsport match the night before. That was like fucking weird. So yeah, that happened. Like, okay, well, that was a thing. That wasn't the only time we would see Suzuki. Suzuki wrestled later on. So last night, random ass shit. Fucking shit we've ever seen in the world. Fucking random ass tag team match that had fucking Jimmy Yang Wang, Enzo Amore, and fucking who else was there? PCO, like the fucking Rock and Roll Express, Colt Cabana, and Fandango. It was the most randomest 8-man, 10-man tag you've ever seen. Onita was on it, and it was just so fucking random. It was the most randomest shit I've ever seen, and I was just so bizarrely. I don't even know if I was entertained or not. I was just so confused. Like, it just was like the most randomest shit I've ever seen, and it was a match, and it happened. And Onita's team won, and then after the match, Fandango danced to Fandango music with Summer Rae of all people. I was so confused. I was more baffled than baffled. I didn't know what the hell was happening. I was so confused, so lost. I was so lost. So, but before that, we had GCW, which we had Jon Moxley face AJ Gray, and Jon Moxley beat AJ Gray. So Jon Moxley is still the GCW champion, and I'm just kind of surprised that he's still champion. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I thought he was gonna lose. He's still champion. He's still champion, dude. What the fuck?
That is weird. Like, I expected AJ Gray to win that shit.
Yeah, I was fucked up, but that happened. That happened. We saw Nick Wayne win a 8-man battle royal. That was fucking awesome. The kid he keeps evolving and getting better. Like, it was so much shit going on. Fucking Josh Alexander wrestled at WrestleCon, did a fucking DVD with two people, one person one way and the other person the other way. And when he did the DVD, turned it into a fucking pile driver. And I swear to God, somebody's going to be like, I ain't never seen that before, as soon as they see it on fucking TV. They're going to be like, I've never seen that before. This is the greatest thing ever. And I'm like, no. It happened. It happened. I see it right here. It happened. Never seen it before. This is the first time I've seen it because I'm on TV. I'm like, okay, cool. Whatever.
You know, that's the trope.
Yeah. And so that was that. Then we had Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor. First things first. Like I said, always add spice. Ring of Honor is the same exact way. Ring of Honor, look, the last 10 pay-per-views they had, Ring of Honor has looked this way since the fucking pandemic. They haven't changed a goddamn thing. So don't come at me with this fucking, oh my God, AEW made them look great. AEW ain't make them look shit. This is how they fucking look. You're just a bitch who didn't watch fucking Ring of Honor. Fuck you. Don't bring me with no bullshit that you fucking watch AEW, that you watch AEW and they fucking changed Ring of Honor. You didn't watch Ring of Honor independently. You didn't watch it when the fucking Pure Championship was going on when nobody else was fucking watching it. Fuck you. You ain't shit. Fuck you. Fuck you. Suck my fucking dick. And when you come at me with Tony Khan as the best fucking promoter, fuck you. Fuck you. That bitch ain't promote shit. He ain't make Ring of Honor what the fuck it is. Fuck you. Fuck you. So Ring of Honor had a pay-per-view that was really fucking, and it quote unquote was AEW / Ring of Honor. That was the worst part about it. The AEW aspect was the worst part about Ring of Honor. And if you tell me that, oh my God, that made it better, miss me with that bullshit. Because Ring of Honor was already fuck awesome. The Jonathan Gresham versus Bandito match, it was already a fucking Ring of Honor match. It was already made when fucking dumbass Tony Khan brought the fucking show. Don't tell me he fucking made that better. Suck my fucking dick. Like, don't give me that bullshit. It was already going to be this. The fucking FTR Briscoes match before fucking Tony Khan actually picked up and said, hey, I'm buying Ring of Honor. That match was made last year when fucking Ring of Honor said, this is our last pay-per-view. And everybody fucking tuned in because it was like, oh shit, this might be the last Ring of Honor pay-per-view. They all tuned in and saw the Briscoes and FTR say they shit. Right there say, yo, I want to fight you. I want to fight you. So miss me with that bullshit that all of a sudden, oh, Tony Khan this. Miss me with that bullshit. That match was great. That match was fucking great. It was a fucking great match. And then after the match, the fucking Young Bucks ruined it. We're the best tag team, and you should fight us on Wednesday. So on Wednesday on Dynamite, you fight us. Last time we was in Ring of Honor, we made this place cool. Then we bought our own place, and now we brought Ring of Honor. Ha ha ha! I hope you get hit by 17 buses, 18 tractor trailers with gas, and a steamroller. Check. Moving on. Suzuki beat Rhett Titus, became the new television champion, which is very mind-boggling. Not only because Suzuki is from New Japan, but Suzuki has like 18 other matches this weekend. He's now the television champion of Ring of Honor. Also, we still don't know when the fuck Ring of Honor is going to come back to television, so that's also a thing. And somebody out there is like, oh, this is the first time a New Japan person won the Ring of Honor television championship. Suck my fucking dick. Suck my fucking dick with your whole fucking mouth. Because if you listen to the podcast, you've heard me say Ishii had the television title before. And that was years ago. Him and Bob Fish had a match for it. So suck my fucking cock. Moving on. Judah Wheeler beat Josh Woods, who is the second Pure champion. He beat Josh Wood. Now Yuta Wheeler is now the third Pure champion, and he won a contract to AEW, which I thought he was already signed. I know. It's really weird. Then we had a women's title match, and it was for the interim, quote unquote, women's championship. And that match had Mercedes Martinez versus Willow Nightingale, which Willow Nightingale is a friend of the show, and I wanted her to win, but because we know that this is a AEW ROH show, Mercedes Martinez won. And it's funny because she won, and then immediately during the Impact pay-per-view, they say, Deonna Purrazzo, Mercedes Martinez won the interim championship. What are you going to do? And Deonna goes, what the fuck do you mean? What am I going to do? I'm the champion. I am the legitimate champion. This is my belt. I've never lost it. It's right here on my shoulder. What do you mean? Like, she wants to claim to be champion, she can claim to be champion. But this is my belt. I won this. This is mine. You can't be champion unless you beat me. If you don't beat me, you're nothing. That belt means nothing. So whenever she wants it, she comes gets it. It's like, okay, well, at least she said something. She said something.
She ain't wrong.
She's not wrong. So, going back to Ring of Honor, after Gresham wins, Jay Lethal comes out, because Jay Lethal had a match earlier. I said, last podcast, Jay Lethal's a bad guy, because he fought Lee Moriarty, hit him with a low blow, then he went for the pin and beat Lee Moriarty. Sanjay Dutt came out and said, "Hey man, why'd you do that? Come on, man, we need to stop. We need to talk." And Sanjay Dutt walked him to the back. So when Gresham won and Jay came out and Sanjay Dutt came out with him, I knew immediately what was happening. I was like, "Oh, Sanjay Dutt's gonna turn on Gresham and align itself with Jay Lethal." So that's what happened. They beat him down, and then Lee Moriarty showed up, and then all of a sudden, 2005 kicked in, or 2004 kicked in for us, because it went back to handshakes. To handshakes? I don't fucking shake hands. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, okay. And I know you're like, wait, what the fuck does that mean? That means that the one true king, Samoa Joe, has returned to Ring of Honor. So, yeah, that was fucking awesome. And then, like, right after that, they said, well, Ring of Honor's over. Samoa Joe will be on Dynamite on Wednesday to tell you why he showed up in Ring of Honor. Wait, what? Huh? That doesn't sound anything remotely like words. Yes, that's how it goes. And then we see a graphic from Tony Khan. The second graphic is somebody signing to Ring of Honor. Hey, Samoa Joe signed to AEW. Huh? He just, huh? I was really fucking confused. Like, huh? The fuck do you mean? Like, fuck do you mean? Like, what the fuck do you mean? Like, the fuck do you mean? Like, I don't get this. And I know, like, I try to stay objective. I try to stay objective as fucking possible. And, like, this shit is really fucking hard when people claim to be wrestling fans and decide to go, oh, we're just going to just pick and choose what we say we represent in wrestling, and then be like, oh, this is what we call wrestling fans. And then you criticize people for not knowing shit and not being up to date when you still have no fucking clue what's going on, and you sound like a fucking asshole. Like, some of the shit that I see coming out of these motherfuckers' mouths on Twitter and fucking Instagram and Facebook, the shit that I see them say is the dumbest motherfucking shit ever, because they feel like, oh my God, this is the greatest, you feel like this is your time to say some dumb bullshit when you don't know goddamn thing what you fucking speak on. You just running your fucking mouth just out of fucking pure stupidity. And you swear to God that you know something. Like, I fucking hate it. Like I said, I'm trying to be so fucking objective, and these motherfuckers are making me not be objective. Like, the shit I've seen about Ring of Honor all fucking day, about, oh my God, this is, like, I love this version of Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor was dead until Tony Khan revived it. Bitch, Ring of Honor was not dead. You motherfuckers never watched. I'm not gonna say I'm a fucking saint and I watched every goddamn Ring of Honor, but I kept up with it. I kept up with every fucking thing that was going on. Like, even the smallest shit, like, I didn't fucking watch. I kept up with it. I fucking kept up with it because I fucking wanted to know. Like, Gresham, one of my favorite wrestlers, I kept up with what he was doing every time. The foundation, when he put that together, I was so fucking happy because he made his own group and he fucking took the lead and he became a star. That's what the fuck I wanted. And I just kept following. Did I find the channel? No. But did I find out what happened? Yes. I found out every little thing that happened in Ring of Honor. Yes, I may have never reported it here because someone's going to be like, well, why didn't you report it here? Because how the fuck am I going to report it here where I can't tell you where to find it? Where all I'm finding is scraps on the internet. The fuck am I going to tell you to say, go find scraps on the internet? I can't tell you to go do that because that's not what happened. But if you're a fan who can't find what you're looking for and have to find scraps on the internet, then that's what the fuck you do. Because I know a bunch of friends that have done the same goddamn thing as me, who have followed a bunch of people's careers through Ring of Honor since it just disappeared. Yeah, that fucking happened. So don't give me this bullshit about Tony Khan revived it. Tony Khan can suck my fucking dick. I don't give a fuck what the fuck you think. You're fucking stupid little moronic idiot smooth brain babies. What the fuck do you know? You're fucking spouting bullshit, still fucking dribbling titty milk because you're fucking young and you're fucking idiotic. You don't know a goddamn thing. So for you to get on the internet and act like little pussy ass bitches and scream and say, yay, yay, suck my fucking dick. You little motherfucker ain't shit. You ain't worth a goddamn shit. Fuck you. Moving on. Renegade, how do you feel about WrestleMania weekend and Ring of Honor and all those other shows?
Everything's good. Like, yeah, the whole aspect of AEW and Ring of Honor kind of bugged me. Like, they kind of pushed it a little bit too much. Like, fine, you own them now, but whatever. GCW was good, you know. Everything was alright. Only thing I'm sad about is this is supposed to be WrestleMania weekend, and actual WrestleMania, fucking Smackdown, kind of was lame.
Yes, before we get to that, I have one gripe with somebody, and I want him to go back to who he was. So, Trey Miguel, Fresh Prince of Midair, was so fucking cool. That fucking gimmick where he was just like Junior Ricochet, and everybody was like, oh, he's so good, he's so good. He went to Impact and then just like totally was like, all right, I'm gonna just like calm down my style and just like bring it down to like a slow simmer instead of like what it was. Because like, okay, I'm gonna give you an example because this is something that I totally forgot to cover, and this actually happened. Myron Reed is so fucking good in the ring. He's so good in the ring that I'm scared that he's gonna get the call and he's gonna fucking simmer to a slow boil, which I don't want to see. But he had a match. He had a match for the middleweight title against Swerve Strickland, and it was a great match. Myron Reed won because he kept the title. But the thing is, Myron Reed is really fucking good. He's really fucking good. And like, I don't want him to turn into what Trey Miguel is turning into. Like, Trey Miguel is slowly just like, I'm watching the match and I'm watching Chris Bay outwork you. And this is not a shot on Chris Bay. This is the opposite of the shot on Chris Bay, because Chris Bay was what Trey Miguel is wrestling like now, but Chris Bay is wrestling like Trey Miguel used to wrestle, because Chris Bay turned his style up. Chris Bay was like, oh, I'm in front of the camera? Fuck that, I'm gonna go all out. That's what he's been doing. Trey Miguel was like, oh, I'm in front of the camera? Fuck that, I'm gonna just chill. I'm gonna just coast. It's like, no, you could go. No, I'm just not gonna really do shit. I'm just chill out. All right. Like, you can do better. Nah, I don't want to do better. This is what I'm gonna do. Okay. I really hope that you figure out how to step your game up. Step your fucking game up and get better. Get better. And for those of you who don't know, because if you listen to this podcast long enough, you do know that Shane Strickland was in MLW, and then he got the call to go to WWE, and then he's in AEW. He's the all-around supreme badass dude who's won a title in every company he's been into. AEW is the next one. Yes. He's great. He's great. And it was funny because he tweeted a picture that like popped me personally, because he tweeted a picture with him and AR Fox, who for some odd reason wrestled this weekend, and like I didn't even remember that like Where the fuck were you wrestling at? But he just showed up this weekend, and him and Shane Strickland took a picture together, and it was like old times. And like that popped me, and somebody's sitting there like, what do you mean old times? Because they used to be in Lucha Underground, and they also had like a CZW thing. So they've been friends for a long time, but because Shane has been locked behind the chain link fence and was in WWE, he didn't get a chance to see his friends. But now he's out and he can see his friends and hang out. So that popped me. It made me feel good. It made me feel good to see those guys together because those guys are actually really dope. And AR Fox did wrestle. I forgot who he wrestled. And the person he wrestled, and it was really funny, because the person he wrestled, like everybody that saw it was like, oh shit, this dude is really fucking good. I was like, who's AR Fox? And then like the actual people who know who he is like, dude, that's AR Fox. Like, he's really good. I don't know where he's been, but like he's really good. But yeah, WrestleMania weekend brings like everybody out. Makes everybody feel good. Makes everybody happy. And nobody stresses. And nobody goes in a fit of rage and just pops off for any reason. Yeah, it's fucking fine. Fucking fine. And I can't wait to see. We'll do the WrestleMania thing after both WrestleManias is over with the stand and deliver coverage and all of that and the little cleanup news, all of that shit. We're gonna do all of that after WrestleMania. But like, I can't wait for the hot takes. I can't wait for the fucking hot takes of the people that's like, I can't believe you're watching WrestleMania. WWE is so trash. WWE sucks. Like, Ring of Honor was chanting, fuck WrestleMania. Yeah, this fucking rocks. Fuck WWE. Fuck WrestleMania. Fuck that. And then I saw a tweet that like put everything in perspective. No matter how much you say you hate WWE, you watch WrestleMania. You watch that 1/2 nights of the year. No matter what the fuck you hate, you watch WrestleMania. It doesn't matter if you hate them, you hate everything about them, you watch WrestleMania. And I saw that, from an AEW account. I'm like, he's right. He's fucking right. Because all of these little bitches that have something to say out their mouths, that talk shit, always show up on the day of day for the show of shows. No matter how much you hate, you show up for WrestleMania because you actually care about that one day or 2 days. You care. Even though you're like, their storylines is shit. Their wrestling is shit. Everything about them is shit. I can't believe Vince is a fucking slave driver. Everything that you hate about it, you show up for those 2 days. You go, yeah, I fucking love this. All right, I'm not fucking with them till next year. Okay. But anyway, back to the show. Smackdown?
Yeah, like it kind of fell flat compared to everything else.
I mean,
you expect it to be good because, WrestleMania.
No. Okay, I'm gonna be totally honest. This seemed like it seemed like, and it looked like it was already going to be a shit show. So compared to everything else we were watching this weekend, I was like, yeah, this is going to be the shittiest part of the weekend because it's SmackDown. They're not going to pour anything into it. Like, to be honest, all of the shit that they did, like 90% of the stuff, they just was like, all right, we're just going to be on cruise control because we have... Like, we're not going to be fucking wilding out. We're just going to, just take it on cruise control. Like, nobody's going to be, like, crazy. I'm taking on cruise control.
Yeah.
That's all.
They probably, had, one good match the whole fucking night.
I mean, probably. And, that is, a kind of a...
Yeah.
But yeah, so let's get into SmackDown to start it out with the Supreme Andre the Giant, Memorial, Wimbledon, up, down, in and out, I-95, 24/7, 365, Great to Be Alive, NXT, Alabama Slammer, Up, Down, Jammer, Championship. Yeah. The funny thing about that was Ciampa was in it, and so was Dick Ziggler.
Yep.
So, yeah, who do you think won this? Or who did you want to win this?
Honestly, like, actually looking at it, like, from the beginning, I wanted Damian Priest to win.
Oh, well, don't be surprised if that's not the last time you see him this week. Yeah. Go on. Moving on.
Then when he got eliminated, I was thinking Ciampa. But then, like, yeah.
Yeah, and it wound up being mad crap among us. Yuck. Yeah, it was just one of those yuck things. And then he cut the dumbass promo about whatever the fuck he was cutting the promo about and fell on the floor laughing. Yeah, it's like, all right, whatever.
Like, I made this comment to you during the show when he won, but it's a legit thing. Like, basically, this trophy is basically Jobber of the Year.
So basically, kind of, because like the first person that won it kind of helped him, and then like he just fell into like obscurity.
Mm-hmm.
He just fell into like pure obscurity.
Because no one ever like flourished from this, you know?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Like, only maybe like small caveat, and it's really, really small, like insignificant. Fucking Jey Uso. That's about it.
Yeah. So then we had the triple threat match. This was very funny. The funniest part about this triple threat match was the Lotharios went for their kiss cam. And then, like, out of nowhere, this is the most randomest thing. And, like, I think, like, what is his name? Pat was talking about how, like, they're lovers. And the randomest thing, Michael Cole goes, the voice on the announcer is Samantha Irving. And it's like, man, we know why you said that. Because she's dating Ricochet. And it's like, we know why you said that. Like, that was so random when they were talking about love, and then you just threw out Samantha Irvin and Ricochet. Like, what? Like, you didn't make the connection, but it's like, if you know, you know. And it was like, damn, I know exactly why you did that.
But if you didn't know, like, totally random, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, it's
like,
totally random. But the funny part is, like, it was so totally random that if you did any looking of, let me Google Samantha Irving, let me follow her on social media, you go into it and she has pictures of her and Ricochet, and you're like, oh, it makes sense. It makes sense. Like, yeah, got it. Understandable.
Yeah.
So they had the triple threat match, and it was good because, like, they kept double teaming them. And then it got to the point where it's like, somebody has to win, you know? So they, like, the funny part was, like, they didn't fight, but they had their little miscommunications, but it was like never like, oh, I'm gonna punch you and let's start fighting. That never happened, which I actually enjoyed, because it was like, oh, they didn't make them go after each other and fight. It just was like these little hiccup miscommunications, and that's all it was. Like, oh, that's actually good. I love that.
So they stay together, which is a good thing.
Yes. And Ricochet won because he laid out both of them. One under him, he hit him with the 630, then popped up and hit the Ricochet boy on the other one, and the match was over. So it was like, okay, way to go, Ricochet.
Yeah. They making them good.
And I know some people are gonna be like, but he lost. To give you the illusion that he wasn't gonna win this because he lost so many times. So it gave you the illusion he's not gonna win this. Like that's all it was. Like it was funny because it's like a lot of people was like, they don't even care about Ricochet anymore, and it's like, yeah, but it was to give you the dumbass illusion. Like it wasn't to like make you go, yeah. It was to give you a dumbass illusion of, oh, this could happen when it had nothing to do with nothing. It's a dumbass illusion. That's all. Sorry. Like that's all it is. Like, sorry, it's a dumbass illusion. Like, if you know wrestling, like you know, like the trope. Matter of fact, like a lot of people just don't get it because they're like, oh, we're so wrestle brain. Like it's a lot of things that you just see on wrestling and be like, oh, this is just wrestling centric. But if you like watch movies, TV shows, real life, and other like actual shit, you see stuff that you could equate to this and be like, oh, I understand that because it's that way. And it's like, oh, that's dumb. Got it. All right, cool. And some people, like, just to throw this out there, go, WWE is you turn your brain off. And, like, if you think hard enough, then you can actually connect the dots. But it's a basically turn your brain off because everybody that watches it is dumb. Like, other wrestling is so smart and it's, like, so cerebral and, like, you, like, it's so great because the stories are right there. And it's like, 9 times out of 10, every time you're talking about, oh my God, this story was so cerebral, I didn't see it coming. I literally have told you on the podcast from day one, oh, I see this. This is where the story is going. This is what this is going to, blah, 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 blah. Like last time when we was on the podcast, I alluded to Blood and Guts with fucking LAX versus Jericho Jerkoff Squad. And nobody fucking seen it. Nobody's like, oh, whatever. I alluded to you. I alluded to what was going to happen. And nobody's seen it. And it's going to come to fruition and everybody's going to be like, oh my God, I didn't see that coming. I didn't think they were going to go to Blood and Guts. And I'm just going to be like, did you not listen? You didn't fucking listen. But it's okay.
You mentioned more people that's going to be in it too. Like, I don't think anybody noticed that.
They did. And like, it's really stupid. Like, it's really fucking stupid. It's really fucking stupid because the funny part about it is one of those people I mentioned wrestled last night. And when he wrestled, they literally out loud said exactly what I was saying, except without saying it all the way. It was like, yeah, he's friends with Eddie Kingston and Santana and Ortiz. I'm like, yeah. Like, this was a fucking random ass fucking WrestleCon. This was not a fucking actual super, like, show. It was a WrestleCon, and they said it. They said it all out. I was like, yeah, he's friends with these guys. Yeah, they grew up together. Like, see, they get it because, and they know wrestling. So yeah.
Off the podcast, I'm gonna ask you like who the fucking fifth guy is, because like, yeah, they didn't pay attention to the fourth guy. Like you shouldn't like tell them automatically who the fifth guy is. So I'll ask you that off the podcast.
Here's the funny part, like the fifth guy. I don't know if I said it on the podcast or off the podcast, but I told you that the fifth guy got released from where he was hanging out at. He was hanging out somewhere and he got released. I said, this dude got released. And this dude was connected to everything I'm talking about. And this dude would fit perfectly because he fits opposite of somebody on that squad. So that's why it makes perfect sense because he fits opposite. Because Jericho opposites Kingston. LAX opposites 2.0. Fucking Daniel Garcia opposites blank person. And Jake Hager opposites that guy that I'm talking about that just got released. So yeah. So that's the thing. Yes.
Cool.
So then we had a tag team match between the tag team champions and Boston Glow. Boston Glow wound up winning, but on the outside we had Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley and Shayna and Natty. So it was like they were all outside for nothing because they were all dressed up. They were all outside for nothing. Nobody interfered. Boston Glow won the match. And like immediately as soon as they won the match, it's like, oh, yeah, well, Boston Glow isn't winning the title at WrestleMania. That's the thing. Yeah, whatever. Moving on. So Then we get a backstage with Shayna. I mean, like, yeah, actually Shayna and Ronda, like tossing each other around training, and it's like, okay, they're training for what? Like, yeah, we're training because I'm gonna rip Charlotte's arm out of her socket or her leg or her whatever, and it's like, yeah, but like you can do that without training. You're Ronda freaking Rousey, and you can do shit. Like I didn't.
Apparently, she's not good at like the ankle lock. It's all about the ankle lock now. So
yeah, whatever. So then we had Charlotte come out, and Charlotte says, "I am the best. Everybody wants to be me. Every man wants to be with me. Every woman wants to be me. All of this stuff." She said so much stuff that like I was so blown away because I swear she was wearing pajamas. That's all I took away from this whole entire promo was, are you wearing pajamas? That's exactly all.
He stole Wendy Chu's gimmick.
Yes, that's what I feel like. Like, the fuck are you just wearing pajamas? So we see mad crap in the back, and bartender Cabron shows him the sword, says, "Ha ha!" And he scares him a little bit. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, don't care about that. That's really dumb to me. Really dumb to me. Like, this is like, I'm waiting for this to be over because somebody's gonna die, and like we're gonna talk about why they're gonna die a little bit later. So yeah. Then we had a Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns video package for their big match. It's like, okay. Then we had Rick. Play up Shinsuke Nakamura. And Pat McAfee's jamming like usual. And Austin Theory knocks him down and says, "What are you going to do about it, pal? What are you going to do about it?" And he runs off, and he runs to Mr. McMahon's office, and Pat McAfee gets angry. Kicks Mr. McMahon's office door. Mr. McMahon comes out and is like, "The fuck are you doing? Yo, go do your job. The fuck are you doing?" And like at that moment, like the way he ran out there was like he's actually pissed. Like, the fuck are you doing? I'm like, oh shit, he actually is pissed. Like, this fucked up. Pat McAfee even looked like, oh shit, did I actually piss off my boss for real? What the fuck just happened?
Was he standing next to the door, you think, or like did he actually run? You think?
Honestly, he better not been standing next to the door because he kicked the shit out of that door and he just ran out. Like, the fuck are you doing? I'm like, oh. Like, that fucked me up because I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck is happening? So then we get Jey Uso versus Shinsuke Nakamura. The match is going on. Then Austin Theory comes out and throws like juice in Pat McAfee's face, like, ha ha ha, I got you again. I tied my shoes. And then he runs off, and Finn Balor just punches him in the face, like, bitch, stop being a little bitch. And once again, I've said this for 3 fucking weeks. What did I say? I said Austin Theory is setting up to face Finn Balor for the U.S. title after WrestleMania. I literally said that. Everybody has said, fuck off. You're lying. You're not making any sense. Once again, you're just spouting bullshit. You don't know wrestling. What the fuck did this lead to? Finn Balor and Austin Theory, which is going to lead to a fucking U.S. title match. How fucking dumb do you people feel for not listening to me? Dumbass. So they turned it into a 6-man. And it's Finn Balor, Nakamura, and Boogs versus the Usos and Austin Theory. And to be honest, I don't know who fucking won the match. I don't know who won the match. I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember. I know that Boogs did something that was very fucking crazy. Very insane. Rick Boogs is on his knees on the floor, and Jey Uso goes over to him. He grabs Jey Uso, bench presses Jey Uso, and I'm like, okay. He's on his knees. He gets up, like from the knee position. Uso's still on him, like bench pressed up. and stands up and bench presses him again. And it's like, this guy's fucking insane. This guy is inhuman. This is like one of the fucking Inhumans I've seen tonight. And it's like, this guy is fucking inhuman. Like, this is insane. This is insane. It's fucking insane, dude.
It's fun for no reason.
Yes, like I can't believe it. I'm just fucking baffled. And fucking Austin Theory and his crew did win, so yeah, whatever. Then we had Happy Time. We had Happy Time with Bartender Cabron and Mad Crap Moss. And Mad Crap and them were just in the ring. And then Bartender Cabron steps across the habitual line stepper, bitch ass, broke ass, barren ass Corbin and say, you know, if Drew and his sword has two things that's in common, both of them are missing. His mom and his sword are missing. And it's like, you just said a dead mom joke? Like that's where we're going? So Drew comes down and Drew punched the shit out of Mad Crap. He gets in the ring, he grabs a chair and flings it, like not even joking, flings it at Bartender Cabron's face. Bam! You hear it. He fucked his face up. I was like, he deserved it. He deserved it. I don't care what anybody says, he fucking deserved it.
100%.
He fucking deserved it. It went right to his face, smacked the shit out of him. And then he grabbed the sword and I was like, oh, he's gonna slash his head off. But he slashed the table. Like, God damn it, he just slashed his head off. That would have been awesome.
Mad Cat didn't deserve that punch though. Like, because he even gave him a look like, dude, you went too far.
No. I'm gonna tell you exactly why he deserved that punch. You wanna know why?
Okay. Why?
He deserved that punch because when he seen Drew coming, you should have ran the other way instead of running to him. You ran angry man who just had a dead mom joke. That's the first thing you do. I'm gonna run right into you. You deserve to get punched.
Yeah. Good
Like,
point.
you fucking deserved it. You fucking deserved that, bitch. Like, I'm just like, yeah, you fucking deserve that shit. Fuck that.
Real life shit though. Do you think that Corbin actually apologized though?
No, he definitely did. He definitely did. I don't think basic ass, bitch ass, bum ass Corbin was actually serious about it. Like, I know it's like a WWE thing where they're like, I think you should make the dead mom joke. And it's like, that's another thing where it's like, yeah, WWE is a piece of shit. Well, like honestly, it's like, that's another, WWE is a piece of shit type of thing. Because they're like, you're making a dead mom joke. It's gonna get heat. I understand, like once again, like I say, I understand the hate for WWE. I understand it, but there's also some good shit that's going on. But like, I understand like the dumb shit they didn't do. Yeah, I understand.
Second weird twist would be if Drew actually came up with that.
Dude, like every time they say, oh, the person came up with the dead family joke, they're cool with it. Like the Charlotte and dead joke was like, yeah, like that didn't happen. That was a WWE dumbass writer. She's like, we can't think of nothing. Your family's dead? Hey, dead family joke here. Got it. Let's put them in storyline. It's like, y'all just can't think of nothing else. I don't know how to work other shit, man. The fuck? Y'all crazy. Like, y'all are crazy and insane. And that's how the show ended. And that brings me to like a little bit of like, I didn't watch the Hall of Fame, but here's a little bit of stuff that happened at the Hall of Fame. Like, bringing back to the dead person joke, Bruce Pritchard got booed at the Hall of Fame. He got booed. So yeah, that's the type of like, yeah, this is your humor. You enable Vince. Boo you. So that also Lucifer Triple H was there, but Triple H had a meeting, an all talent meeting yesterday. So all talent meeting, Nick Khan, Vince McMahon, and Triple H. The funny part was Nick Khan, Vince was there. They were already there. And then all the talent is there. Then all of a sudden Triple H walks in and everybody bust out crying and just was so happy. Because everybody hasn't seen Triple H. Like, that's the thing. He's been sick. He's been gone. Everybody hasn't seen him. And 90% of those people who are on the main roster right now are his kids. So they haven't seen him. They've probably texted him and, like you said, I'm okay, and left him in the dark. When they seen him, this was the first time they seen him after knowing everything that happened. And they were in fucking tears. They were in fucking tears, dude. They fucking lost it. They just couldn't get their shit together. They was in fucking tears. They were all sad and emotional. It was like a real emotional roller coaster. He walked in, they started crying, and like he's telling them, guys, calm down. Before I started crying, he teared up a little bit. It was a fucking emotional roller coaster.
That would be emotional too if it was me. Shit.
Yeah, the thing about that, the whole thing was them talking about stuff that could go on with WWE and stuff, and they go, well, guys, one thing we're going to do is let you make money on third-party apps and third-party things. And everybody's like, huh? Yeah, third-party things are going to be open. Everything's like, we're going to try to get you to be able to do your things and like do other stuff outside of WWE on third-party apps. And like the third-party making money, yeah. I mean, we're letting that stuff fly. And everybody's like, okay, cool. That's like pretty dope. Like WWE's getting more progressive. Hey, that's fucking awesome. And it just goes, and I just like, huh. To me, I'm like, This is exactly what I said. It's like, August. I said that. I fucking said WWE are going to let you start making money off of the third-party apps once they start weaving out how they can make money off of it. I said that when everybody was like, oh, they took away people's Twitches, they took away people's this. Oh, this sucks. WWE shouldn't do that. And I said there was a reason they were doing it. I said this August, not August of last year, August of 2 years ago. In 2020, I said that. And everybody was like, "No, that's bullshit. Like you're bullshit. You're full of shit." Like, no.
You said that around the time when Zelina left.
Yes, and I told you. I said, guys, there was a reason. It took a couple of years for it to happen, but I said it was going to happen. I literally told you, what is the reasoning? This is the reasoning. Don't be so hard on this. Everybody's like, oh, it's so bad. Now it's like, oh, why all of a sudden? And I'm like, it's not why all of a sudden. It's because all of a sudden was always a sudden. That's what it was. It's not just all of a sudden. It was always a sudden. Like, you guys are just, like, once again, you guys are being just really dumb. Just, really dumb. So, yeah, that's the WWE portion. Now, AEW Dynamite. So that's the thing. So it starts off with the Inhuman top flight security versus the Young Bucks. So it's something I want to say, and I'm not going to say. I'm not going to say it because it's small confirmation, but there's like also the air of you wiggle room. There's a confirmation, but there's also an air of wiggle room on this situation. Now, like I said, I'm not going to go into it, but like I said, it's a small air of wiggle room, but also an air of confirmation of something that makes me just like go super cringe on those two guys, and everybody around them is like, yuck. But I'm just, like I said, I'm just gonna leave that alone because like it's a small confirmation, but like I said, it's an air of wiggle room where you can be like, this is not what that is. Like, you're reading too much into it. Like, you're just like, something's wrong with you, and it's like it could just point to something's wrong with me, but also I'm just that fucking insane and broken brain that I know exactly what you're saying, and you think that you're not saying it, but there's wiggle room so everybody else will believe that you're not saying it. But in the inside, that if somebody actually, actually looked at what you were saying, it's like. So I'm just gonna move on from that fact. But I have a huge, nasty, gargantuan, bad taste in my mouth. But okay, yeah, the Inhuman top flight security. Honestly, you take it away. Did you believe that the Inhumans were inhuman?
No, no. Like, what the fuck? Like, they need to wrestle more often, man. Like, seriously. Like, what the fuck? They're the best high flying tag team in this fucking company.
Yes, yes. They're my second favorite best tag team in AEW. And I know you're like, wait, who's your first? If you have to ask, you haven't been listening to the podcast long.
Exactly. Because you said it multiple times.
Yes. FTR are my favorites, and that's what it is.
Yeah.
So the Bucks get the win. Then we get a Chris Statlander promo. And Chris Statlander...
Before we continue, real quick. Like, I kind of want to see that match. Top Flight versus FTR. Continue.
Again, yes. Again, this time better. Yes.
Yeah.
So then we get Chris Statlander, and she's saying, I reversed myself. Because it has her, but on one side, it has the one side blacked out, and then it has the other side is blacked out. It's like, oh, okay. That's cool. So then we get Scorpio Sky and them, and they're doing their little promo. And Sammy and his girlfriend outside, and they break up the car. They break it up, and they hit it with a hammer. It's a BMW, not even a really good, actually badass BMW. It's just a BMW. They beat the shit out of it. They fuck it up, and then they write on it, be mad. And I'm like, yo, y'all got money. Fuck up a real car. Like, that shit looks garbage. Like, this shit is not cool. What the fuck?
You know, it would have been funny that was his real car.
That would have been funny. So then we get a promo with my cat favorite person, Hook. And Hook is backstage, and then Danhausen comes back, and Danhausen is saying, I'm going to put a curse on you. And it's a curse. Here it goes. And Hook goes. And Hook just walks off, and Danhausen goes, that doesn't even work. What the hell happened? Like, it's fucking hilarious.
That has to lead into a match, doesn't it?
It has to lead into something, like either a match or like something funny. Like, it has to lead into something funny. So then we had Fuego del Sol and Uno and Grayson versus House of Black. And of course, Fuego del Sol, Fuego del dies. It's like,
oh shit.
It's like, all right, like, you didn't have to kill him like that. Because, like, they hit him with the black mask. I'm not lying. They hit him with the black mask. He looked like he incinerated into death. It's like, damn, dude. Damn.
I like that. Fuego incinerated.
Yes. So then we had the Young Bucks talk about their match with FTR or whatever. Who cares? So then we had friend of the show, Sky Blue, versus Jamie Hayter.
Is she signed? Who knows?
Once again, I'm saying, why isn't she signed? Like, you guys are still seeing a fraction of what she can do, and I don't understand why she's not signed. Sky Blue is fucking amazing. Not just because she's friend of the show, she's just fucking amazing. I don't understand why she's not signed. She should be signed, but hey, you don't want to sign her, you just want to use her on TV as much as you want to, hey, whatever. But she deserves to be on TV more. She also deserves to be signed. But hey, like I said, you guys want to be whatever you want to be and not keep her signed and let her just be a free agent, whatever, who cares? I'm saying, like, if that was me, not because she's friend of the show, because I know what she could do, I'd been like, yo, you're fucking signed day one. You're not signing her? Okay. All right. If I'm WWE, I'm definitely snaking her. Like, yo, here's a couple $100,000. You ready to sign? Like, I know the only reason she won't sign because her boyfriend is there, and like, that's a real like seller to like, okay, I'm not gonna sign anywhere else because my boyfriend's there. If I sign somewhere else, we'll be apart, and that's not cool. We're young lovers. We don't want to be apart. Yada yada yada. But I also have to offer this: if they're not signing you within the next 2 months, think of friend of the show Cora Jade. She's signed to NXT, and her boyfriend Blake Christian is literally murdering the indie, and he's out there. She signed to NXT. I mean, it can work. It can. But it's just on her. Not just on her, but like it's more on AEW. Fucking sign her and make her happy. Like, cause that would make me happy and make her happy and make everybody happy, because you will have a young star, rising star that you can mold and bring up, and she can make you millions and millions of dollars, or you can just, use her whenever you want to use. Just like, hey, you could be on TV, but you're not signed yet. But you can be on TV. Okay.
But then there's Yuta that they just signed. Been there for like honestly more than a year. So
yeah, but he had to win a championship in another company to fucking wind up getting signed. Yeah, that's great.
I guess you got to do the same thing.
Yeah. Win the NXT Women's Championship. Yep. That's it.
How about that?
So then we had the big meaty men slapping meat. I'm not gonna lie, somehow this disappointed me, and I was upset. Because it's like, yo, I know that this match should have been like fucking awesome. This should have been like match of the night, show stealer. The reason it fucking like went off the rails was because Ricky Starks got involved. And Ricky Starks got involved, and then Swerve got involved. Yeah, I know it's going to the tag team match, but it's like, guys, like, you could have just let them have this match and like win. Because another thing that happened that pissed me the fuck off was Hobbs, off of the distraction, spinebuster Keith Lee, laid him out. 1, 2, 3. Referee so busy trying to take out Ricky Starks and Swerve, and it's like, fam, he was laid out. Somebody, it could have went down. It was laid out. Nope. So then he gets in the ring and Keith Lee picks him up, big bang catastrophe. Keith Lee wins. And it's like, but he was down. Like, I know, like, but he was literally, like, the thing was, there was no, oh, he got hit with a chair or he got hit with something. He got hit with nothing. He just got hit with the spine buster and taken the fuck out. That's what fucked me up. It's like you got hit with the spine buster and you got taken out. It wasn't like anything else. It was a fucking spine buster. He hit you with a spine buster. You went down. And I was like, what the fuck?
Got hit by a chair after the fact. Yeah, but and you put through a table, but it was after the fact.
And Swerve got put to a table too. But it's like, that's what I mean. Like, during the match, none of that shit happened. And like, it should have been a clean win. It was like, it was too much fuckery in this fucking good match. It was like, I don't like that. I didn't like that. That's why
so much fuckery. Taz was even there. No one noticed it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it was just so bad. And it's like, that's not what I wanted, man. Like, I wanted like a real straight up match. That's not what I wanted.
But it's fucking Rampage. What do you expect? You know, man.
Better. I expect better from a top tier company that everybody calls a top tier company. Like I said, I expect better. Okay. Hey, moving on. But that was the end of the show. So something that I fucking forgot. Was Mickey James versus Alley Catch.
Oh yeah.
It was funny because like I didn't see even one of those two things happen. It was a great match. And the thing that fucking made me more happy about that was Alley Catch. It was like the thing that made me so much more happy was Alley Catch. Because she was excited and so happy that she got to wrestle one of her idols, Mickey James. And it was like, oh my God. Like this was so good for her. And she was so happy. I was like, I love that. I love when good people get good things that happen to her. Yeah. That was so cute. I loved it. So yeah, like that was a thing. And WrestleMania weekend is coming up. Are you ready for it?
Not at all. I wasn't even ready for today. So
damn. Like all of the stuff we had to watch, like you weren't ready for today? Like what the fuck?
Won't be ready for tomorrow and I won't be ready for Sunday.
Yeah, okay. Well, here's the lineup for Stand and Deliver. We have Toxic Extraction, Gigi and JC versus Raquel Gonzalez and Dakota Kai. Who do you have in this?
My heart saying Toxic Distraction, as you would say, but my brain says Dakota and Raquel could be just reunited. So
I'm sticking with a hard Toxic Extraction. Yes, that's what I'm going with. Then we have the A-Champ, Carmelo Hayes defending against Santos Escobar, Solo Sikoa, Grayson Waller, and Cameron Grimes.
Okay. Realistically, anyone in here could fucking win this shit. But I'm going to go with Cameron Grimes.
I'm going to go with the A-Champ, but I have to say this one thing. Grayson Waller, on the mic, outside at Wale Mania, I look at Grayson Waller at a whole different person. Like, I look at him as a whole different person. That man on the mic talking and just cutting a promo made me go, oh my God, I like you. You're more irritating in real life as an asshole and make me go, oh my God, I can't believe you said that. Because he said some shit, he was cursing and saying shit because like that's the great thing about Wally Mania. Everybody was just themselves. And he just was like cutting the promo and just being an asshole. And he's talking about how hot Toxic Extraction looked. And then he said some shit about Indy Hartwell. He basically said she was ugly as shit. And then she was like, why are you in my DMs? He was like, I was in your DMs because you're Australian 4. I was like, oh. I was like, oh, like, yo. Like he was just disgustingly good. I'm like, wow. I like this guy. I like this guy as a human. I like him.
Isn't she technically not an Australian? Like she's a Kiwi or something? Whatever they're called.
I'm not even going to get into the breakdown. I'm not even going to get into it. So then we have Tom Ciampa versus Tony D'Angelo. How you doing?
I think Tony's going to win.
Yeah, I was about to say both of us are leaning to Tony.
Yeah.
So then we have Mandy Rose, Io Shirai, Kaylee Ray, and friend of the show, Cora Jade. Who do you think's winning the championship?
Boy, it better be Cora. Because, like, if not, she got screwed.
Yeah, no, it's definitely... I'm definitely going with Cora. Yeah. So then we have the tag team match. Imperium versus the Creed Brothers versus MSK. Who you got there?
The Creed Brothers, then they're going to get jumped by whoever attacked them, and then they're going to have the title stolen.
Yeah, I'm with that. LA Knight versus Gunter.
Honestly, like, it's weird. Like, I'm just gonna throw it out there because I really don't know Gunther.
I'm going with LA Knight.
Okay.
And Braun Breaker versus Dolph Ziggler.
Braun.
Who you got? Okay. All right.
Braun Steiner.
Me too. Now we're moving on to WrestleMania.
Next
Tonight.
one.
Spectacular event. So, Becky Lynch versus Bianca Belair. Who you got?
Bianca.
Yeah, Samsy. Rey Mysterio and Dominic versus Miz and Logan Paul.
I'm gonna say the fucking Mysterios, but I kind of want the Miz to win because like he needs to win at WrestleMania. But
okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be the Mysterios. But Logan Paul is the one that's gonna get this like the pinfall. Like he's gonna take the fall.
Okay, I'm going with the Mysterios.
Yeah.
Drew McIntyre versus Happy Cabron.
Drew, obviously.
Yep. Going with Drew. The Usos versus Nakamura and Rick Perkins.
Really just piss off fucking Roman. Like the Usos are losing.
Okay. Yeah, I was going with that too. Okay. New Day versus Sheamus and Ridge Allen with bitch in the corner.
Bitch. Well, don't call him Pete, but yeah. New Day's losing because they're outnumbered.
Yeah, I was going with that too.
Yeah, I mean, someone probably come in like after the fact and like come in for the save, and then wind up turning into a 3-on-3, maybe for a backlash or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as the match, they're losing.
Okay. Seth freaking Rollins versus
Cody Rhodes.
Oh, Cody Rhodes. I didn't know who it was because he said it could be Goldberg, it could be Marco Stunt, it could be Hornswoggle, it could be Bailey, it could be Goldberg, it could be Kurt Angle, it could be Sting, it could be anybody. He doesn't know who it could be. It could be anybody. I'm going with it's going to be Cody Rhodes, and Cody Rhodes is going to win. That's it.
You know what I want from this though?
Shane McMahon to come out and Cody to come out.
Yeah, but right.
Mm-hmm.
I want the same trope to happen like a few times back to back. Meaning like not just Shane McMahon come out, but then another person, and then finally like it wind up being Cody and whatever, you know?
Like everybody will fucking be angry, but it would be funny as hell.
Yeah, exactly. I want people to get pissed off.
Yeah, everybody would be fucking angry.
I would laugh though.
Yes. So then we get Charlotte Flair versus Ronda Rousey.
Ronda.
Yeah, Ronda is definitely going to win because she has to go complete the rest of her training and she's going to win. And then we have the whole Stone Cold and Kevin Owens, and we know Stone Cold's going to whip the shit out of Kevin Owens.
Yep. Like you didn't even have to ask me that one because that one's obvious.
Yes. So then we have the Fatal 4-Way for the Women's Championship. Queen Zelina Carmella versus the Boston Glow versus the Living Dangerously and the Card family. Who do you think is going to win?
You know what? Like you said earlier, like they're not going to win, but I actually think Boston Glow going to win. So.
Yeah, I'm totally going against Boston Glow. This is going to turn Sasha to 0-7, which to me, is going to be angering. And I feel like she should win a WrestleMania match eventually. But like, then I want her to have a match that I want her to have next year. But they're not going to have that match next year because they're going to go to Ronda and Becky unless they go to Ronda and Becky at SummerSlam or somewhere in between. That's what I want to happen. But the match I want is the fatal four-way between all of the horsewomen. Finally, at WrestleMania, closing the show, main event, and after all of these years, Sasha finally gets her fucking win. That's what I really want to be like the quintessential win, especially if she doesn't get it this Sunday. I want that one to be like, yes, that's the win. That's the win.
That would be fucking awesome.
Yeah, she proves herself to everybody, and that's it. But I don't see that happening. And, I mean, we'll see where that goes. But I'm picking Liv and Rhea to win it. So that's what I'm picking.
Regardless, new chance.
Yes. Then we have Johnny Knoxville versus Samuel Zenin. So,
obviously, Jackass is gonna win.
Yeah, like
Jackass. I mean Johnny Knoxville, just in case no one like picked up on it.
Yeah, like that. Like that's the only thing we're definitely going with that.
Yeah.
Pat McAfee versus Austin Theory.
Originally, I would have said no doubt about it, Pat's winning, but now it seemed like he had a chance to lose him. You know, regardless, fucking Theory's gonna get his ass whipped, but you know, I'm just gonna like stick with it, and Pat's gonna win, but he has a chance to lose.
Yes. So, RK Bro versus Street Profits versus Alpha Academy. Who do you think's coming out tag team champions?
Street Profits.
Same. Edge versus AJ Styles. Who do you think is gonna win?
AJ. Like, and that's hard. Like, I don't know who to pick, so I'm just randomly picking AJ.
Edge, because you know he's been through so much, and like he's unleashed the demon inside, and like he's been praying so hard, and like you never know what other things he can bring about. Like he just like has like this evil side where he just like has this demon inside, and he just has to let it out. Like I pray that he doesn't use anything to like fuck AJ over, but like you know, it could happen because like it's been brooding in his soul, like it just needs to get out. So like I don't know, I don't know. I'm sticking with Edge. Like I feel like I sticking with Edge. Like I'm kind of reckoning that I'm going with Edge. Yeah, I'm going with Edge.
Okay.
So then we have Bob Lash versus Omos. Who do you got here?
Ooh, that's another hard one. Omos, because like Omos been on a fucking tear, you know what I mean? And Lashley already been the WWE champion, so fuck it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. So the main event, Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns.
I think the WWE Championship and the Universal Championship are gonna get together, get married, and have a baby. That's gonna be owned by Roman Reigns.
I wanted with my heart of hearts say that, but like part of me is just like the way he's been fucking with Brock. It's like it feels like Brock is gonna win, but also like if Roman wins, I want your thing to happen where Roman wins and he's standing there with the belts, and then The Rock comes out.
Yes.
And it sets up for next year. Like that's what I want to happen. Because like everybody would lose their shit, everybody would be lost and be like, "Oh my god, it's a year build to WrestleMania," and I'd be like, "Yeah, bitch, it's been that way." Whatever. But yeah.
Because for those of you that watched WWE with the Roman Reigns episode, it's called Evil, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like they kind of alluded to it if you paid attention. So
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's it.
WrestleMania.
Yes, that's WrestleMania, and we will be back after the 2-night WrestleMania and let you know that yeah, all of the winners and all of the losers and all of the little taste of things. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's okay.
Goodbye.